The Cool Teacher is back. About to show y'all how to get down with a two-step equation. Yes, equation season is still in session. I'm about to show you guys how to do a two-step equation. Had to take a step back from the fortnight to show y'all guys how to get right with this math. Alright, so let's go. What problem am I gonna pull up now? Let's see. Let's do something like this. 8b plus 5 equals 29. Alright, so we're going to take some of the same steps that we did for one-step equations and do them for two-step equations. One of the first steps I'm going to go ahead and take is the equal sign is still here, and the equal sign is still going to separate my left and right sides. So first thing I'm going to do is draw a line down my equal sign to show that I'm separating my equation into a left side and a right side. Alright, now that that's done, here's where we get to the math, where we start solving. Alright, so what am I going to do first? Because I know you're looking over here, and when you did a one-step equation, the variable is by itself. But now the variable has a number attached, and there's a constant right here that's by itself. Which one do we get rid of first? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get rid of the constant first. Now, if you ever forget what to get rid of first, think of order of operations backwards. Order of operations is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, right? But if it's backwards, it's addition, subtraction first, then multiplication and division, and then your parentheses. So if we think of PEMDAS backwards, we're going to do addition or subtraction first. So if I look on the side with the variable, which is going to be the left side, I have to do any addition or subtraction first. And what do I see here? I see here addition. I still have to solve every step by doing the inverse operation. So what does that mean? That means I have to do my addition and subtraction first. I see addition, so I have to subtract. So what I'm going to do is subtract. And I'm going to subtract 5. That'll allow me to go ahead and get the 5 off of this side. Do not forget, whatever you do to one side, you're going to go ahead and do it to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 5 from over here. Alright, first step, done. Remember, there's a two-step equation. This is just the first step. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, 5 minus 5, positive 5, negative 5. These 5s are canceling out. Now I have 29 minus 5. Pretty simple. 9 minus 5 give me 4. 2 minus nothing gives me 2. Alright, do that first. Bring down my equal sign. And now I have to bring down 8b. Okay? I'm not just bringing down a variable like before, because this variable has a number attached to it, which is an 8. Alright, so here's where the second step comes into play. What do I do on the second step? I just repeat the first step that I did. Inverse operation to the side with the variable. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. That's all we are doing when we do equations. Inverse operation to the side with the variable. Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. So now, looking at this, if I look at the side with the variable, still the left side, and I have to do the inverse operation to that side. So here I see a 8b. This shows me multiplication because the 8 is right next to the b with no operation in between it. Okay, so this shows me multiplication. So what's the inverse of multiplication? You guessed it, division. Or at least I hope you guessed that, because that's what the answer is. The inverse of multiplication is division. So that means I'm going to divide this side by 8. Like I said before, and I've said many of times, whatever I do to one side, I have to make sure I do it to the other side. So I'm going to come over here. Wait. All right, cool. and I have to divide this side by 8. Okay, that 8 look a little crazy. Hold on, there we go. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So I have to divide both sides by 8. And why did I do 8? Because 8 is on the side with the variable. That's what I want to go ahead and do first. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure we're getting the hang of it. So what's going to happen now? 8 divided by 8 is going to give me a 1b. So technically, those numbers cancel out, and they just give me my b. Okay, I don't have to put a 1. I just have to drop the variable, which is the b. Okay, I'm looking at 1b. No need to be redundant and put a 1 there. Alright. 24 divided by 8. 24 divided by 8 is going to give me what? It's going to give me a 3. I hope you said that, because that is the answer. And drop down my equal sign. B is going to equal 3. There you have it. You done. You figured out that B equals 3. That is a two-step equation. As you can see, the first step, hey, where's that? Oh, as you can see, my first step is right up here. And then my second step is right down here. Everywhere where there's red, those are my first steps. Second steps. Final answer. B equals 3. Okay? Any questions? Make sure you go ahead and comment down below. Other than that, like and subscribe to the page. Plenty of math going up. And that's basically it. Hope you guys like it. Oh yeah, make sure you share this to everybody that you know that has trouble with math or doesn't have trouble with math. Okay? I'm about to go ahead and get back on this PlayStation. This is the Cool Teacher. I'm out.